Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I've got a really cool control deck for you, Inspired Ultimatum Control, for today's Rapid Deck Tech. Now this deck is based around Inspired Ultimatum, the nice big 7-mana sorcery here, double blue, triple red and double white. Target player gains 5 life, Inspired Ultimatum deals 5 damage to any target, then you draw 5 cards. I've realised that I've not really played with this Ultimatum too much, and I thought it was really cool just to build like a different type of control deck around it, where this is a big spell that we will play to do damage to our opponent and just draw lots of cards and hopefully win the game. That's our plan anyway. So first of all, we're going to have a look at, as I said, it is a control deck. We're going to take a look at the control package. So we start off with the counterspells. We've got a couple of disdainful strokes in the deck. We've got a couple of negate, and we've got 4 saw it coming as well. Now, plenty of counterspell there. Plenty of just saying nope. Saw it coming is a really cool card. It does have foretell, but to be honest, everyone does see it coming, don't they? It's a very jokingly named card, without a doubt. Sometimes I do put it to the side, but sometimes I will just leave it in my hand. I know, just to try and mess around with our opponent's head a little bit. So that is the control package. We have, a fair bit of removal as well, because what you'll notice about this deck is that we only run one single creature. We do have a land that can turn into a creature as well, but we actually run just one creature. So, destruction, that's what we need. We've got a couple of fire prophecy in the deck, which is called 3 damage to target creature. You may put a card from your hand at the bottom of your library. If you do, you again get to draw a card. We've also got Crush the Weak. A bit of an underplayed card, nice against the token decks. There's a lot of pest decks out there. Crush the Weak deals 2 damage to each creature. If you dealt this damage as well, you get to exile it. This also has foretell, so you can foretell it and then just play it for 1 mana, but it is sorcery speed as well. We've got 4 Doomscar, bit of a foretell theme here. Doomscar, destroy all creatures. Put it over there, turn 2, turn 3, which sometimes what we really do need is then just clearing the board until we can get to our late game. We've also got Shatter Skull Smashing as one of our flip lands, which is, that's a little bit of removal as well. We just got a single one of them in the deck. Now, we'll be drawing cards. We've got Mazemind Tome in there. Mazemind Tome. Put a page counter, it, scry 1. 2, tap it, page counter, Mazemind Tome. Draw a card. Then when you have 4 more page counters on the turn, you exile it and you gain 4 life, which is really good for this type of deck as well. We're running Midnight Clock. Put an hour counter onto Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on it. When that 12th hour is struck, you get to shuffle your hand graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards, and you have to exile that. So one Midnight Clock, it's great against, playing anyone that's trying to mill you. Rogues, I see you coming there. It's just a really good card for us in this current meta, I find. And we do tend to draw cards as well. Mazemind Tome. We've also got Inspired Ultimatum that will draw us 5 cards as well. Going on to the Planeswalkers that we've got as well. Narset of the Ancient Way can draw us cards as well. So I like the way that we can just sort of shuffle that graveyard straight back in, draw 7 new cards, and then, they have to start milling us again with their dirty little crabs. So, yes, like I said, Narset of the Ancient Way is brilliant. Gain 2 life, a little bit more life gain for us. Casting non-creature spells, we can add the Jeskai colours. You can -2, but what we really want to do, now this is on 4 loyalty, so if we can keep the battlefield clear, we can get to that emblem whenever you cast a non-creature spell, 2 damage to any target. So you're doing an Inspired Ultimatum, you're actually going to be doing 7 damage potentially. Casting any of these little spells, maybe just cast Crush the Weak, which I've done with no creatures on the board just to win the game. But of course, this Planeswalker can really help us win a game, especially in conjunction with Inspired Ultimatum. What else we got in the deck? We do have another Planeswalker. We've got Raugrin and Will. I'm going to play Raugrin and Will in here as a 2 of. Makes instant and sorcery spells 1 less to cast, which is nice. Obviously, doesn't affect the Inspired Ultimatum because they're all coloured. But a lot of our others, it can help us there, like the Disdainful Stroke, the Negate, the Fire Prophecy, Crush the Weak. There's a lot on there that can obviously help us out with that as well. Raugrin is what I tend to go for because I like the emblem. If I can get to the emblem whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, pay 2. Copy that spell. Let's just pay 2 and copy another Inspired Ultimatum. Now that just sounds absolutely fun. Like I said, we've got 1 creature in there and it's Dream Trawler. When this is on the field and then you cast an Inspired Ultimatum and you get those 5 triggers of drawing cards, it is pretty epic. Even better if you've got Seagate Restoration in there, which is another flip land that we run, drawing lots of cards. It can pummel up that Dream Trawler, and we can always protect it potentially from spot removal by making it hexproof as well, so it's really cool. The other 2 flip lands we run are Amiria's Call, create 2 4/4 flyers. They're nice, you know, they have to be dealt with because swinging in with 2 4/4 doing 8 damage a turn is, you know, a pretty quick clock as well. We're just going to head over to the land base now. Like I said, I've got 1 Crawling Barons in there, just the 1. You might be able to up 2 if you want, but I like just the 1 in there. Now, we run the Triome, we run all the pathways as well, because we have a lot of, you know, the Ultimatum, double blue, triple red, double white, and then we've got triple white with Amiria's, double blue, double white Dream Trawler. So we're going to need these rare plethora of lands to help us out, and that is the tricky part of the deck, is getting your lands down there right, but Narset can help sometimes with that as well. Then we've got some basics, plains, island, and mountain as well. The full deck list will be below. Let me know what you think of this deck. I've played it and it's really fun. Give the video a thumbs up. We'll be putting out some gameplay of the decks from last week because it's been requested. But let me know what you think of this, and if you want to see it, it is you know, it's a crazy deck. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please give it a big thumbs up, and if you stay to the end, you're absolutely legendary, and let me know in the comments about that as well. Big shout out to my Patreons. I appreciate all that extra support that you give me. If anyone wants to support me, I would very much appreciate it. As always, check out my Patreon link in the description below. Anyway, you lot take care. I'll see you on the next video.